Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well and flowing through the energies as best as you can. And I'm here to just kind of give a breakdown as to what you may be experiencing. We are in some very intense energies that are designed to really bring up our deepest fears and our what are considered samskaras, or deep scars or wounds from early childhood that are unconscious, lay dormant in the body. We have a lot of fiery energy in the air and a lot of passion that's been ignited in a lot of people. So there's some excitement, there's optimism. We do have, both polarities of energies, but I'm only going to speak about what may be challenging for you at this time. The moon in an opposition to Chiron is highlighting our deepest core wounds, fears, and the depths of that. And then Venus making a trine to Chiron is, it's revealing through our relationships, our deep wounds relating to others. And it's bringing up and revealing hidden patterns of behavior that we may not have seen before or been fully, deeply aware of. So it's making those patterns of behavior from being unconscious to conscious, which then leads to acceptance, which eventually leads to healing. But we have to go to the depths of ourselves, which Chiron asks, Pluto asks, squaring the nodes of the moon, South Node in Scorpio, our past, and North Node in Taurus. So it's been quite intense because the lunar nodes are getting ready to shift signs. July 17th, they will then be in Aries and Libra. So we're at the end degrees of this, going back over skipped steps in our evolutionary process, meaning there are certain experiences we've had in life, beginning from childhood on up, that we've brushed through, skirted away, ran away from, denied, suppressed, all of that. And it's coming back up, asking us to take a much deeper look. You may even find yourself feeling like you don't know who you are anymore at times. Losing yourself is that sense of the energy asking you, we're going to take your ego apart for a moment and ask you to go deeper into certain aspects of your life that brought up these are like inception points of or traumas that have left deep scars, certain beliefs about ourselves, about the world, about life. So this is a message for Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. And keep in mind, these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Check with your moon sign or your rising sign or any of the other zodiac signs that may be speaking to you through your resonance or intuition. We do have all 12 zodiac archetypes flowing through us and in our life experiences. So, Taurus, we're going to start off with a zodiac card to see the baseline energy of what this reading is all about for you. For Taurus. Okay. And we have the 6th house, establishing a foundation. This also speaks of your health, mind, body, and spirit, your daily life, and the practical details of your daily life, which you may be finding can be scattered at times. Because if you have not faced your own shadows, the depth of your shadows, then you're going to continue to perpetuate, because you're going to continue to see those shadow aspects of yourself in others and in the world. What is reflected to us is what is being generated internally, unconsciously, subconsciously. So we're going to get a moon card for you also, Taurus. A lot of times when these deep-seated memories creep up, and they creep up with an emotion, usually it's fear or angst or something, We humans will do anything to not go there, to run away, to distract, to numb going into that depth. But when you get the call from your own body, from your own soul to go deeper, I highly suggest doing it. It is part of the evolutionary process. When you go to the depths of yourself, eventually it opens up and releases you. And a lot of people, a lot of humans are really afraid of going that deep within themselves. All right, Taurus, let's see what the moon has to say for you, or to you. Okay, this is a time for healing, Taurus. And you're very close to achieving your goal. The goal here is evolution. Waking up to more and more conscious living, being aware of your shadow, being aware of what is projected out of you and what is being reflected back to you. It belongs to you. So this is a time for healing, for sure. For us all. So let's get a little deeper into that for you, Taurus. And Mercury just switched signs also. Mercury moved out of Gemini and now is operating in Cancer. So our ways of thinking and communicating may be a lot more sensitive. Yes, we have the home, family, foundations, and achievements. I feel like Taurus, for some of you, this is actually part of, there's a deep-seated either doubt or fear that's linked to establishing a firm foundation for yourself. This could be home or home base or a base of operations, as well as achievements. So this may also be linked to the things that you are setting out to accomplish or achieve in this lifetime. You may also have a feeling that there could be some family members that are holding you back from achieving some of your goals. Yeah, and that's something that you're not really speaking too much about. This is an energy that you're keeping to yourself, suffering in silence. Spiritual strength comes out. So Spirit's been working with you. Asking you to get in touch with your shadow, to face your own shadow, so that you do not continue to perpetuate and the fear, the doubt, the worry, the suffering in silence. So you are definitely doing some, well, Spirit is working with you to get in touch with your shadow. We'll see whether you're actually flowing with that or if you are trying to put a stop to it. If that happens, it's just going to get harder and harder. These energies are going to keep doing what they're doing for each and every one of us. This is for the human, the collective evolutionary process, so that we can form a much better relationship to ourselves, to others, to the earth, to life itself. Living Ascension is basically living consciously present at all times. Do you constantly get pulled into the past or the future? Are you living in a present, mindful state at for most of the time? Of course, you know, we are all energetically sensitive. We have a lot of intense energies that are working with us. We have the devil. Okay, with the foundations and achievements. So there's definitely, there's a mindset. There is also a very habitual pattern. This could be a way of thinking or just a way of being and acting that is linked to your past wounds, childhood scars, probably from age 2 up to age 6. Possibly 7, and then it gets perpetuated from that point on. But there's a point in our life, an inception point, where suddenly we don't see the world and life the same way we had as innocent youths. And that is what the devil has us chained to at that point. This is what the universe is assisting us to release. But if you're not conscious of it and you're running away from these constant memories and floods of emotion and old patterns and habits coming up, it's going to become more and more intense. And I'm feeling like with the devil coming out, it's really showing itself to you at this time. The devil is linked to fear. For all intents and purposes, it is bringing up your deepest, darkest fears. And are they true? Suffering in silence, Knight of Swords. So there definitely is a lot going on in the mind right now with you, Taurus. It is bringing to light certain aspects of yourself. The Knight of Swords is ready to take charge of a situation. I feel like you are really tired of suffering in silence. You may start to express or speak or make some shifts or changes with regards to the way you think, your mindset, your mental process. Because the suffering will continue to perpetuate internally until it starts to come out expressively. You may also now be picking up on the signs, the understanding. Page of Cups is telling me that you're not quite there yet emotionally. You're not feeling anything new. You're not feeling that youthful innocence. You're really kind of in the trenches of this spiritual... The cosmos, spirit, the universe wants you to trust life, wants you to trust what it is that you can actually produce and achieve. But with the old mindset, with the way you're viewing yourself and others in the world, it's from old belief systems, old wounds and pain. So emotionally, you're not quite there yet. Emotionally, you're not connecting to what you truly love, adore, value, cherish, to create that for yourself, or continue to create the positive, because you're still working through your shadow. So you may feel a little powerless right now to what is coming at you or what is happening with you in life. But I'm here to tell you that this is actually a natural part of the evolutionary process that we all go through. I've gone through it many times. And as a Scorpio, as your opposing sign, look to the Scorpio energy. And the South Node, look to the mystery and the desire to go to the depths of your own inner psyche, to pull out what no longer serves you, what has been creating this suffering in silence. It is super important to free and liberate yourself from your past. This is definitely a time, but it requires healing, and healing is simply to recognize, oh my God, I have been operating with this mindset because now I understand. And even if you don't fully understand, why do you still have the beliefs and the patterns that you have? It goes deep. You gotta hit Scorpio. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. So it's peeling one layer back at a time. Go easy on yourself. The Moon in reverse. 5 of Materials. This is telling me that you're really not interested in the mystery of your own inner psyche with the Moon in reverse. Upright, I mean, that is the mystery of life and the subconscious, the unconscious, bringing a little more light to it. But this is, you're pushing away. You're pushing it away. You're like, I don't like how this feels. Bring me something happier, or you're numbing it out, or you're trying to grasp and ask for help from other people, and other people are not going to be able to help you right now, Taurus. you're definitely, this is telling me that it is bringing you to your knees, this darker energy, dwelling over what has not worked out, what has been lost, and really sinking into that darkness, that despair. See, she's curled up in a ball on the floor. That is you, and here's your higher self looking through the veil. Taurus, wake up. It's going to be okay. You got to look at your moon. Look into the depths of yourself. You're being guided through this spiritually. Whether you believe that or not, I'm here to tell you you are. So I highly suggest to go with it. Go where you're being guided to go. It seems scary, but it's bringing you to your deepest fears so that you can see how they have been operating, how they have had you chained to them. It's like master and servant. Seven of emotions in reverse. It's always a choice, Taurus, and it seems as though you continuously are making the same choice over and over again, or not able to make a choice because you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting your intuition. And here we have the devil again in reverse. Two of voices in reverse. So unable to make a decision, and it's you're split into two parts of yourself, and instead of really coming in between and seeing, am I going to choose to go into the depths of myself and choose love, or am I going to choose this fear over and over again? Is this devil energy going to be taking over me and playing me like a puppet time after time after time? You're repeating steps, and you're being shown the repeating steps, the skipped steps or repeating patterns. And it will continue to perpetuate. I hate to tell you this, but it will continue to perpetuate until you see it, until you go into that depth. And if you do need help, there are many practitioners that are able to assist you, myself included. But you can go for hypnotherapy is very helpful as well. I'm starting to learn a little bit of that to be able to guide people into their deeper inner psyche or unconscious or subconscious. Right now I'm reading on your blind spots or your subconscious, unconscious things that are being brought to the light, but I see that you keep pushing it away, you keep resisting it. We'll do one more spread for you. What are we going to do here? Okay. Judgment. First card I see. This is part of the awakening process, Taurus. And, you know, it is not all nirvana and bliss and fun. And yes, you can get to those places and reach those places a lot faster and easier the more conscious you become. But life can be messy. It can be dark. There is evil on the planet, but we don't need to partake in that anymore. What this process is helping us remove, release what has had its grip on us for a very long time. And everybody's individual journey is unique for themselves. Ten of Swords wanted to come out. This is telling me that you keep hitting or almost hitting rock bottom in the mind. But again, you're fighting that. Let yourself go. Rock bottom. That's where it opens up. It's like humans are afraid to fall. You're going to feel like you're constantly falling, and nothing's ever going to catch me. Yes. You have this spiritual guidance that is with you. It is such an amazing and tremendous release when we do go to the depths of ourselves and rise from the ashes of what we burn away, the past, samskaras, past traumas, past pains that are still operating in our energy field, in our minds, in our psyche. 3 of Cups in reverse. So this has to do with connections that you have, friends, family, the way that you're mentally perceiving things is almost at its detriment, meaning that you may think that people are against you or after you or trying to hurt you or are mad at you. And that just is not the case, but you are projecting this out. So you may be actually experiencing this from others, because when we're not facing our own shadow, we are continuing to see them in others. They will be reflecting. So Chariot in reverse is telling me that you are not moving forward yet. Spirit will not allow you to move forward until you deal with the duality within yourself. This requires stop looking outside of yourself for assistance and really get in touch with Spirit, with what is happening energetically and emotionally with you. And if you truly are seeking, like you feel like you need to check yourself into like an institution or something, I would first recommend seeking therapy, if that therapy is not, and most likely somatic therapy, hypnotherapy, deep shamanic healing, spiritual guidance. I can provide that. Whatever speaks to you, your soul will direct you to the right place to get help, but you have to be open to receiving what is going to be given to you and let the ego take a backseat, because if you're not open and receptive to the truth, even the truth that is coming out in the cards here, you're just going to continue to perpetuate. So I'm also picking up that there's like a big, strong ego that wants to be in control and wants to be right. That card hasn't come out, but I'm feeling that there's a lot of like it's very heavy, and it's a lot of weight to carry around, because you've been carrying this around probably your whole life. It's really important to get in touch with the spiritual aspect, your higher self, the cosmos, so that you can trust where you're being led and guided. Let's get you some advice, Taurus. We're going to read from, I'm being called to the Starseed Oracle for you, for your advice. And if you are liking this video or getting something out of this video, Taurus, please, as an energetic exchange, click that like button, that thumbs up like button for me, please, if you do feel so compelled to. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This really does help with the YouTube algorithms. Feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. And I am open again for personal one-on-one readings. And the readings are on sale. The prices are listed on my website. You can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. And that information is also in the description box below this video. All right, Taurus. And when you do seek help or even seek a reader, you want to make sure that you're resonating with their energy. Not everybody is going to resonate with my energy, and so they're not going to get the full benefit of what it is that I have to offer. But if you resonate with me, if you're feeling like you're picking up what I'm putting down, certainly reach out, book a service. But I do not take anything personally. I understand that I am not for everybody. And there are many other amazing readers and energy practitioners out there that offer amazing assistance and help in this process as well. So we have Earth pulsing. I've been getting this message also for you, especially with a time for healing. It is time to slow down, all the way down, Taurus. Slow down to the point where the mind is not going to still. Our mind is electric, it's energetic, it's always operating. It's got to keep our heart beating and all, blood pumping and all the things in our body. But when we can slow our focus down into, you know, gazing at the stars, gazing at water or nature, earth pulsing. Speaking of earth pulsing, we just had another major blast on the Schumann resonance this morning as doing this reading. And we're still getting solar flares as well, which we're in a solar maximum, so we're in this for a few years now. Get used to it. Earth pulsing. A mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and the tides. In our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences, it's easy for us to feel stuck and off kilter. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is one of my favorite tools for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the mother and the entire universe. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Somewhere along the way, a severing happened, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. And this is what I'm talking about, that inception point of our traumas, okay? We feel unsupported and as if we don't belong. We look to other people and the external world to fill the void of the connection, holding and belonging once given to us by the earth. Taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully as the mother once did. Forgetting that she's still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you consciously connect with the earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You're able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. What I'm also picking up from this, and I have the chills, Taurus, is this could be linked to mother wounds, Mother Earth. Whatever had disconnected you from, we're born here whole and innocent and connected, and then every person on the planet has an inception point or multiple that pulls us from that connection and instills these deep-seated beliefs, this devil energy that are just not true. So that is what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope that you find this helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.